Jimmy G just might have some quarterback company this summer as the 49ers pull off a blockbuster trade Friday with the Dolphins just a little over a month before the NFL draft on May the 1st. Now, the Niners shipped off 3 first-round picks, including the number 12 pick this year overall, and a third-rounder to move up 9 spots to the number 3 position, where many pundits believe they will select a quarterback. So what's it mean for Jimmy Garoppolo, and what college quarterback do the Niners have their eye on? Let's welcome in Cohn, who writes for Sports Illustrated's All49er fan site. Grant, I know you had a busy day yesterday, I bet. Good morning.
Good morning, Frank. How are you?
I'm good. At first blush, I kind of thought maybe this is too much. 3 number ones, a 4-for-1 deal. What's your take on the trade?
It very well may have been too much. I mean, they're not going to have another first-round pick until 2024. So for this to work out, this quarterback that they take has to be like a Hall of Famer. He has to be great. He can't be a bust. He's got to be better than good. And we have no idea who they're going to take. There's a choice of about 3. I don't know if anyone is good enough to really replace Jimmy Garoppolo, but we'll find out soon.
Yeah, indeed. Well, we'll talk about Jimmy in a moment, but let's talk about some of their options. Trevor Lawrence seems like a lock to go to Jacksonville. I guess the Jets, they got Sam Darnold. They could pick a quarterback. They're maybe eyeballing the quarterback out of BYU and Zach Wilson. And that leaves us with 3 choices. Run them down. Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and Mac Jones. Who do you like?
I think Justin Fields is the least likely. He went to Ohio State, played in a spread offense. Doesn't seem like Kyle Shanahan's kind of quarterback. Mac Jones is a pocket quarterback. That is Kyle Shanahan's kind of quarterback, but he doesn't have a big upside, a big potential. He's like Jimmy G. He's not big. He's not fast. He doesn't throw on the run, really. And then there's Trey Lance, who played at North Dakota State. He only played 1 season of college football, but if anyone has the big potential to be like Matthew Stafford or Kyler Murray or Russell Wilson, who are the quarterbacks in the Niners division, it might be him. And the thing about him is he's probably going to need a year on the bench to develop. He didn't even play last year, which would open the door for Jimmy Garoppolo to stay for 1 more year.
Well, let's talk about Jimmy G. Let's face it, the guy's not very durable. I think he missed, 23 out of a possible 48 games. Do you think that's the reason why they're making this move? Because he just can't stay on the field.
I think that's how they sell it. You know, we like him. He just can't stay healthy. But I think there's still a Super Bowl factor here. They lost the Super Bowl, and I wonder if they blame him. They were up 10 in the 4th quarter, and Jimmy Garoppolo had like one of the worst 4th quarters a Super Bowl quarterback has ever had. He couldn't complete a pass. So maybe there's still some bitterness left over from that, and they feel that it's time to move on, and this is their best chance to find an upgrade.
Do you think they trade him before the season starts, or do they start with Garoppolo and kind of groom the new quarterback?
If it's this Trey Lance that I was talking about from North Dakota State, I don't see how they get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. Trey Lance threw 280 passes in college. He's inexperienced. He's not ready to go right away. So if they feel that's their guy for the future, they need a guy for the present, and that seems to be Jimmy Garoppolo, unless he just demands a trade because he doesn't like his treatment here. But that doesn't seem to be his personality. I think there's a significant possibility he'll be here 1 more year as sort of like the bridge quarterback.
So John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan are kind of on the hot seat because if this blows up and doesn't work, what do you think?
Oh, it's over for them. If this blows up and doesn't work,
yeah,
this will be ultimately the thing that gets both of them fired. But hey, give them credit. They've been sort of riding the fence for about 4 years. They never went out and got a quarterback that they really, really loved. They got Jimmy Garoppolo, but Kyle Shanahan always seemed frustrated and like he didn't really like him. Now they at least have made a statement that there's someone they really like, and they're going to give it their best shot. And if it doesn't work out, at least they swung for the fences.
Well, we shall see. It's one of those things that certainly made for some good drama yesterday, and I know all eyes will be glued on May the 1st to see who they pick. Grant Cohn with Sports Illustrated. Grant, thank you very much for getting up with us and chatting.
My pleasure, Frank. Thanks for having me.